Okay, so the other day I was desperately searching for video ideas, and then all of a sudden I came across this absolute gold. And right from the title, you can tell that this is gonna be absolutely horrifying to watch. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
The last time Nick had a job was in 2015. In the meantime, I've had up to 3 jobs at a time to make ends meet. We are struggling financially and behind on a lot of bills.
This is who I am. How is this affecting you?
Now, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to think about how it may be affecting their whole family. Is it A, this man has gone completely insane? Is it B, he's a horrible role model for his kids? C, he's spending money on useless things and they might be going homeless soon? Or is it D, all of the above? If you chose D, congratulations, you have an actual brain. I know it's only like 0.50 seconds into the video, but I'm already shocked at this man's behavior because imagine living as a murderer clown. I don't know. This is insane.
Our cars are going to be repossessed. I just caught up on our rent and I'm constantly stressed out about it. We have been living paycheck to paycheck for a couple years. I'm never sure if we'll be able to make it again because there's no way that Nick is going to be successful being King Crimson.
Well, Melissa says her husband Nick has not worked in over 2 years, refuses to get a job because he believes he's going to be a famous murder rapper by the name of King Crimson. Now, Nick says it's his calling to sing about killing people.
I try my best not to judge people. If you're 25 and you still play Minecraft, well, that's actually a bit creepy, but you know what I mean. But imagine rapping about actually committing homicide being your calling. I'm not sure that's a very good idea because, once you've done that, you're basically placed in the same category as people like 6ix9ine, and that is the worst category you can be placed. I mean, unless it's also your calling to get 32 years in prison.
And wants Melissa to stop fighting him about it so he can focus on his art.
My whole life, I wanted to become a monster.
Well, needless to say, I think you've accomplished that. Get it? Because he's a dickhead.
When I put the paint on, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I am transforming into King Crimson, the wicked one. I am King Crimson. King Crimson!
Yo, do not tell me he just shouted that at random people. Imagine trying to have a nice walk on a good sunny day, and then all of a sudden you see this horrifying man on the other side of the street shouting, King Crimson! I hate that. I'm never doing that again.
Murder rap is very therapeutic to me.
I'm the white truth, and I'm rolling with the twister.
I rap about murder because that is the way I feel inside. I like to scare people. I feel I have power when I do that. I make my own props and face masks.
This is all homemade.
I make them as evil and demonic as possible.
Very scary.
I have spent at least $60,000 to $70,000 building my persona.
Hold on. $60,000 to $70,000? Are you joking? I'm surprised his family isn't already on the side of the street, right now, because that is a lot of money to be spending on something that won't even matter in 10 years.
This person is beautiful. I would marry myself if I could.
Being King Crimson and making this music is what completes me and makes me feel whole. Melissa, her family, and society look at me like I'm a freak of nature.
Not to assume anything here, but isn't that what you want it to be? Isn't a monster a freak of nature? Or is that just normal? Am I just missing something? Pretty sure this man doesn't look anything like regular Mr. Smith you see on the side of the street.
I had to quit working these because I had issues with my back and foot. Plus, I wanted to focus on developing King Crimson.
Guys, thank you for tuning in.
I could work if I had to, but we're getting by. Our bills are paid, so why do I have to work?
Because you're a full-grown adult, you have to work. That's kind of what adulting is. And I'm not saying this is a very good idea at all, considering he has an actual child, but he could make a living off of what he does and get paid for it. But honestly, the fact that no one has recommended this to him kind of makes me wonder if I'm saying the right thing, because maybe he couldn't make a living off of it. I don't know. I'm not an adult, so I probably, wouldn't know.
Melissa is working. If I had a job, then we would have to pay for daycare.
Oh no, not daycare. Anything but daycare. I love how he's saying this as if it's a bad thing, because unless you're in a bad area with bad daycares, then I don't really see the problem with putting your kid in a daycare if you have to.
Melissa and I fight about the makeup, the music, the money, and the gore. Melissa was supportive at first, then she started listening to her parents, and now she's against it. She always threatens to divorce me. She told me it was either her or King Crimson. I told her I am always gonna choose King Crimson.
Now that's something a 5-year-old would say. I just can't believe this man's state of mind. I'm almost convinced he's mentally 2 years old. Fair enough if he's joking and all, but since this is a pretty serious situation from the sounds of it, this is just immaturity at its finest. So this is going to bring us to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please give me a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff from me. If you've made it this far, comment down below wet sock. I don't know, that's not even funny, but comment it anyway so I know you've made it this far. And as always, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Girl, you know you make my cold heart warm with a touch.